What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Reverse Hive Mind. We're playing more Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files. And we're actually back at the Comro Theater right now. There's June over there stretching. So once I got dropped into the last, basically, free roam area of Kamurocho before the end of the game, I went ahead and just did a bunch of random fights in order to unlock the EX Breaking Point Lone Wolf. So activate an EX boost at low health and bruiser style to greatly increase your attack power. Effect ends when a certain amount of health is recovered or EX boost is no longer active. Under bruiser style, I finally unlocked the knife counter. So it's a repel that causes an enemy to drop their knife. After watching Takayuki deftly dodging knife attacks, Kaito figured he could pull something off like it if he tried hard enough, so he came up with this homebrew technique. Doesn't work on two-handed weapons like signboards or hammers. Okay. And then tank style. This one was a pain in the ass because apparently you can only earn the stiffed achievement once per battle. Basically by using a perfect iron guard, so I ran around just getting... I had to fight multiple fights just to get that, but I unlocked Matsugane Mixer. So, one time, completely out of the blue, Hamura decided to have his men fight in a battle royale. When everyone started ganging up on Kaito, he snapped and went absolutely berserk. For a while after, the other guys would call Kaito's rampage the Matsugane Mixer. So hold L1 and then press square just as the enemy attacks in tank mode. Then finally, I went down to Ibisu Pawn, and I purchased the Master of Disguise book, which allows you to freely disguise yourself whenever you want. And that, with everything unlocked, we have all the skills unlocked. Letter of Challenge unlocked. So I went ahead and did that. So we're supposed to fight a pretty powerful enemy on the roof of the Comro Theater, which is why I'm here. And then I also, while I was at the pawn shop, I found this. It's the Wisdom King's Talisman. Attack plus 5, EX boost plus 5, and attack increased by 5 during EX boost. So we'll see about doing all that. So now that you're up to speed, let's head up to the rooftop and see what's what. It says there's tough enemies ahead. Mysterious Man. Okay. I was trying to pick up a chair, but... Holy shit. That dude took a bite out of crime. Ah. And most of my health. Oh. Thankfully I missed that. Okay, now I'm starting to see colors I'm used to. This dude has a lot of health and hits like a frigging Mack truck. We have nearly wiped out all of our sandwiches. So... finish him off with the old chair to the face, huh? Escaping a daydream. Trophy earned. So that dude was pretty tough. I like how he's just sitting here now. That's it for the trials I've been given by his clan. I can finally get this weird weapon off me. You can finally take that crest off and be at peace. Or leave it on and watch as challengers come for your head.
That way, huh?
So, that was part of the blood-soaked crest thing. I don't believe I still have it equipped. No, I took that off. But yeah, there it is. The bloody crest. So, we don't have any more people coming after us. After that, we finished the letter challenge. Not bad. So, now that did take quite a bit of healing. And it was all just sort of grinding it down. Let's see, how's my health? Not great. We'll stop by the M-Side Cafe since it's right here. Pop in for a scone. Okay.
I'm starving.
Now that was
Get all the
good.
foods.
Delicious.
Alright. So I'll let these dudes pass. They're not really a threat. They're just more of a pain in the ass. So, run by there. I believe they're... Yeah, there's a Popo right here. Popo. I can tell you where you're not. Save. And points to those of you who got that reference from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Mr. Popo. Interesting. For whatever reason, this store does not have rice balls. But I don't think that's going to matter too much. I always do that. I always seem to over-prepare for everything in Yakuza games. I will buy all the foods. I will always carry the maximum amount of healing items that I can, just in case things go absolutely sideways. Trying to preserve my pristine health.
Don't go picking fights you can't win.
So,
All right, let's go, Kaito.
I do believe, I know I saved already, but we'll do it again, because now we're down at the car. It is time to put a neat little bow on this whole case, huh?
Hey, you coming or not?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
June? And Masaharu-san?
Hey,
I told him I could get here myself, but nope, he insisted on tagging along.
Did you? Well, thanks for seeing him off.
don't mention it. I, wanted to see you too.
Oh, really?
So, we're finally getting to sit and talk.
We sure are.
Were you okay? Well, I mean, maybe that's a weird thing to ask someone who had amnesia.
Maybe a little. I'm very happy for you, June. You got to go on an adventure with your hero.
Oh, guess so.
You've gotten so strong since I last saw you. Remember how you arm-locked that one jerk into submission?
Yeah. I'm lucky to have learned that from my mom.
So, Mikiko, what's your next move?
What do you mean?
Well, I was wondering about your living situation. I figure it's tough staying in that house after everything.
Yeah, you got that right. What am I gonna do? I haven't given it much thought yet, but...
But...
Yeah, so... Shirakawa-san mentioned he'd take June and me on vacation. Just the three of us.
The fuck he will.
Vacation? Where to?
He said, anywhere in the world, anywhere at all, for as long as you like. I'm sure he was just kidding.
No, he's a creeper.
Oh. Okay, then.
I don't think he was joking. That dude's a doctor. He looks pretty loaded. Unlike Mr. Ex-Yakuza here.
Watch it, kid.
Mikiko-san, why don't we head inside and watch a movie?
I read your letter.
So then, what are you here to do?
Put you in the hospital.
What am I... Well...
Come on, Kaito, really?
Mikiko-san, wait right there, please.
Okay.
I've been saving something for you.
Huh?
Mikiko-san, will you...
Hold it!
What is it?
Well...
Sure, Kaiba's not the worst guy, and he's got money, unlike me, but still. What do I do about Mikiko?
Actually, I'm here to take Mikiko home.
Take her home? Where? To your dirty little hovel of an apartment?
Yeah, if that's okay with her. And my apartment's tidy as hell, as a matter of fact. I clean up every now and then.
Kaito-san, I understand what you're feeling. But this is the one thing I can't give up on, no matter what you say.
I hear you. Let's talk this out.
Oh, we won't be doing any talking.
Huh? Then what are we doing?
Settling this like the men of old. With our fists!
What? Oh, come on. You trying to have a duel in this day and age? What about how Mikiko feels?
This fight is for my feelings, Kaito-san. I told you from the beginning I was giving this my all, didn't I?
Man...
Mikiko-san will never share her heart with me. I've already accepted that. However, if I can best you, the one she sees as her hero, then perhaps there's a chance she'll acknowledge me. So please, give me this, Kaito-san!
When you put it that way, fine. But don't blame me if you get hurt.
You needn't worry about that.
Maximum incel powers activate. Oh, we gotta go. What?
God damn! When the hell did you get so beefy?
After those thugs came, I vowed to do whatever it takes to get stronger.
Yeah,
To
you don't
build
get
myself
trapped like
into a
that
new
in like
person.
a week.
One who would never let harm come to Mikiko-san.
Unless he's talking about the first time.
So these past 2 years,
Oh, okay.
I've made the gym my second home. And on top of that, I've practiced every form of martial art available to me. What I've learned is this. With the insurmountable will to protect the ones you love, even a frail physician can rise up and become stronger than any threat that comes knocking.
All right then. You made your point. Guess we're throwing down. Let's do this, Shirakawa.
Come! Kaito-san!
Here we go!
Oh, that's some bullshit. Alright, fine. You wanna cheat? I'll cheat too.
It's time to settle this!
This motherfucker focuses chi or something? What? Are you serious? I mean, I whittled through his health pretty easily the first time with all my repels. Am I staggered or something? I'm confused. I'm very confused about that. Oops. Okay, that is the most Kaito thing ever. You broke the doctor's fist on his face.
Seems you've had enough. We squared up now?
Yeah. Now it's out of my system. Thank you.
Why do men have to be so primitive? So then, where do we go from here?
Home?
Didn't you say you were taking me back home?
Guess I did. Yeah. Where to start? So, when I said my place was clean and all, sorry. That was a big lie. Even on a good day, it's about as clean as a farmhouse. And the bathroom's moldy.
Yeah?
And I'm flat broke.
Seriously?
Being a detective doesn't always pay the bills. Pretty often, I'll be months behind rent. Sometimes I can't even afford dinner.
Well, you're gonna have to fix that, aren't you?
I'll try. Will you still join me?
Gladly.
Let's go. Attaboy, Kaito. All right. So that was Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files. Honestly, that was a pretty fun ride. Rather enjoyed it. Felt the story's fairly decent. I don't know. The doctor was kind of creepy. I know it's like the whole, oh, I fell in love with her, but you fell in love with somebody who had amnesia for, you know, God knows how long. You didn't actually fall in love with the person that they are. You fell in love with whatever this little idea was that you had of them. That obviously her whole personality changed the second that she recovered her memories. Went back to who she was. So, I don't know, I feel like the doctor was kind of deluded, was in love with some girl that really he didn't know the first thing about. I don't know, his obsession was kind of creepy, so I'm glad we beat his ass at the end. Hopefully, like you said, it got it out of his system, and he can move on with his life and try to be a bit more healthy. But he's doing the whole, like, incel, no girlfriend ever, and suddenly this girl appears in my house. And now I'm in love with her. So, yeah, homeboy's got some work to do on himself. Going to the gym was a good first step, but yeah. He has to realize that, I don't know. I already kind of said what I needed to say. So about that, just thought he was a little too weird and obsessive. I mean, honestly, Ryoma or whatever his name was, Sadamoto or Sadamoto, whatever it is, as the bad guy, he was a pretty good sociopath type character, just viewing people as tools to use and obstacles to overcome. Just the cold calculus that he had for everything. I mean, the whole marriage being a sham, it was kind of a little far-fetched, but I mean, at the same time, if he's that good at controlling and manipulating people, it feels nothing on the inside and can just do what he wants to manipulate people and change their perception and emotions. Yeah, okay. I can buy what they're selling in regard to that story. So I don't know. Like I said, I found it to be an enjoyable and entertaining piece of DLC. Obviously, only 4 chapters, so you know it's still good though. I mean, we still got plenty of mileage out of this. I think this is, let's see, like episode 13, 14, right now. I'll figure out once I get it all processed, but you know, that's still, you know, 13 half-hour episodes, 6.5, 7 hours. Even then, I think a couple of my episodes were actually closer to an hour. I think one was over an hour. So, I mean, when I purchased Lost Judgment, I did the whole, because I'm a big Yakuza fan, so I purchased the entire, like, Ultimate Edition, whatever, with the pass. So, yeah, I think this was quality DLC content, or for what they did. But I'm usually not disappointed by Yakuza, or Judgment, or Lost Judgment. They've all been good games, just entertaining, enjoyable, decent story. Yeah, I mean, and I've played most of the mainline Yakuza games too. Oddly enough, yeah, 0, 3, 4, and 5. I got Kiwami and Kiwami 2, and then I just got busy with stuff, and I never actually got around to playing Kiwami or Kiwami 2, so I will be playing those in the near future, because I am a big fan of those. And then, while I was recording this, I actually got the notification that Yakuza Ishin was downloaded on my PS5. So I will be doing a Let's Play of that fairly soon. That'll probably be the next project, honestly, now that I'm done with Kaito Files. And so yeah, I'm looking at that, and then maybe I may mix in some other, like, shorter games like Resident Evil 2 remake, and, you know, stuff that's only like 6 or 7 hours to complete, because Ishin is going to be probably just like Judgment here, where it's going to be 70 plus hours easily. Same with, like, I'm a fan of, I've been enjoying Persona 5 too, but that's easily 100 plus hours of commitment, depending on if I do Royal with all of the third semester content and all that good stuff, which I would if I'm gonna play through a game for the YouTube channel. I'm gonna do it right and play through the whole thing. That's why I made sure I did the letter of challenge here for the Kaito Files. I wanted to make sure that we had the last weird face masked enemy put away, so you guys can see that too. I know in Lost Judgment I didn't do challenge mode and all that stuff, but that's kind of just free roam stuff, doing the challenges. So I don't think that that's really as compelling as the story, so didn't do that. Plus, I think that's when you fight Ammon, and Ammon's always a balls hard fight. Honestly, in Judgment, because Ammon takes your cell phone if he manages to grab you in the first, like, you have to basically take his first stage out without getting grabbed by him, because if he grabs you, he steals your cell phone, and the cell phone is the interface for which you use all of your healing items and all that. So I remember the Ammon fight being balls hard, because I couldn't, I think only a handful of times I was able to get past that first stage without him stealing the phone, and then even then he'd still hit hard enough that unless I was constantly healing, he would just basically beat my ass and take me out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed Cat and Mouse. So that's the final trophy. Hope you guys enjoyed the Lost Judgment, the Kaito Files, and I'll see you guys all in the next series.